But other than that,
DeSantis.
yeah, the rest of them, I'm not here to get into the little squanderings of what you believe ideologically with birth. And I'm talking about just what he did for your state during the most volatile time ever. To keep you guys afloat, where you've become one of the most desired places to live. Your property values skyrocket. Your employment is stable. I'm driving around, and life is normal in the midst of what was the biggest storm we've ever seen on our shores. To me, he has the leaders. He has the characteristics of a leader. You're not going to agree with everything he does,
right? But
the overwhelming decisions he's made have benefited your state and every person that lives in this state.
You think he runs against Trump?
I think he'd be stupid not to. I'd vote for him. I wouldn't.
Yeah, he seems much more disciplined.
He's just
much more level-headed.
Very respectful person, bro. Very calm, Listen, again, some people hate some of the certain issues that are very touchy right now, especially with reproduction and all that stuff. But as far as what he does for the state and for the people and for business, the guy's he's a freaking rock star, bro.
He really is.
He's amazing.
How do you think this gets fixed? How do you think we fix the problem in America with the leadership? And
there was a song that came out in the 80s. I think it was Mike and the Mechanics. All I need is a miracle. All I need is help. We're in trouble. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. But I think the responsibility comes back to each individual American to educate themselves, to be open-minded, to be scared when conversations are suppressed, because that has always been the first step to tyranny in any society. When you see, even if you hate the other group and you can't stand their ideals, their principles, or whatever the case may be, when you allow them to be silenced, you are next, you idiot. You will be next to be silenced. So these are the red flags that scare me as someone that comes from a part of a world where that was the norm. And if you voiced your opinion, you disappeared in the middle of the night. So any shape or form of that even creeping into our society, whether it's through social media, whether it's through policies and laws, must be turned down, must be defeated, must not happen. Everyone should be able to voice their opinion the way me and you are talking right now. You can either choose to listen or not. But when we do not allow these conversations to happen, we're in a very, very dangerous predicament.
Have you experienced any, on your podcast, which is amazing, by the way, have you experienced any kind of...
Not even close to yours, Danny.
What are you talking about? Yours is fantastic, man.
Bro,
some of the guests that you have...
You're Joe Rogan level, bro.
Like, no, come on, stop it.
Dude, you really are, though. Like, first of all, I wanted to thank you. I'm honored to be on the show. And you look at the cast of people that you have an eye for picking out amazing guests. I'm not just saying that because I'm on here. So it's not to I feel like I won the lottery by being here today. So,
well, it's amazing to talk to. I love talking to people like you. Not only people that have grown up and experienced the things that you've experienced and have a very unique perspective on human beings and cultures and different countries. Your perspective is so unique. And then on top of that, you grew up in New York City, which is people who just spend a lot of time in New York. They always seem to be the most fun to talk to.
It was a blessing living there, man, my entire life. Like, I love my city, and the fact that I might have to turn my back on her when even on, everything I went through on September 2001 didn't make me leave, right? And
you were there underneath the towers?
Yeah, I was on the E train. I was on the E train, beautiful day, and I go, underneath, there's like the whole subway system. So I end up underneath the buildings, not realizing that they're on fire. I was going to Pace University. It's about 2 blocks. It's in the shadows of the World Trade. And the subway doors open and I hear screaming and yelling, and I'm a sophomore in college, so I'm about 19 years old. And I'm like, I remember just being excited for a split second, like, like a young dumb man, like, hey, Billy, there's a fire, let's go look at the fire. So I remember for like a split second, like hearing people screaming and yelling. I'm like, oh, there's probably a fight going on or something stupid. I didn't think, hey, dude, the building's on fire above you. You know what I mean?